What's up everybody, it's Gabriela from the Sea. Welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna recreate a look that I saw on Instagram. This is from the makeup artist Lord China. She is amazing and her looks are very striking and her use of color is just amazing and her blending is legendary. So I just thought I would recreate it. And so this is kind of like for me it's kind of like a desert night kind of feel because it has like a really deep purple and really nice gold colors mixed in together. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm starting with priming my lids, and I'm using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer, and I'm using kind of a dense blending brush to apply it all over my eyelid. So now we're using the Prism palette from Anastasia, and we're using the Pyramid shade, which is like a gold color, and we are applying it towards the crease, heading upwards towards the eyebrow. Then we're gonna take a little bit of this color Saturn, which is kind of like a brick or orange color, and we're gonna put it kind of like in the inner corner here and in the outer corner as well. So just very gently. We're dragging that orange from the outer corner towards the temple. On top of that Saturn orange we used, we're gonna go with Tangerine, which is a brighter orange. The Huda Beauty palette, and we're gonna use the shade Gold Glitch, which is this one here. It's kind of like a metallic shadow, and we're gonna use this as a highlight for the brow bone area. And then you're gonna try and drag it down towards the crease. We're gonna go with the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette, and then we're gonna use this color here, which is Blazing. It's kind of like a dark burnt orange. And then we're gonna combine it with this color here, which is Amber. So basically we're gonna take our blending brush, kind of put it on our crease. First use Blazing and then blend in some Amber on top. So since the amber is a darker color, we are stamping it onto the lid instead of blending because we do want more control over that darker color. And once you have that color stamped, then you can go on to the blending. Outside of the inner corner towards the bridge of the nose, we're using a yellow eyeshadow. Then we're putting some concealer on the lid to put on our next color. And I'm using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. So for this look, we're not doing like a cut crease, a definite cut. So we're just putting some concealer on the lid, and that's it. Alright, next I'm going in with the Buxom individual shadows. I love this brand, it's so nice. They have like this customizable palettes, and basically you open it up and you can like slide it out and interchange whatever shadows go in there. And yeah, you buy them individually basically, and I think there's a deal if you buy all 6 colors and the palette. But I just love these shadows so much. They have a built-in primer, so they will last like pretty much all day even without a primer, and the pigment is like really nice, and they have very unique colors. Like for example, I'll show you like this green one. It's like a duochrome green color. Like, see how pigmented that is? And look, when you turn it, it's like brown, but it's like green. It's like so cool. And like all the colors are like that. So basically, I'm just gonna apply first with a brush, but then I'm gonna use my fingers because I do find that these ones work better with fingers. So I'm using the individual shadow Posh Purple, and this is from the Buxom brand, and I'm just packing it in with a packer brush, and yeah. Okay, then I'm taking the Makeup Forever palette. This is what it looks like. Palette 9 Artist Shadow, that's what it says. And I'm basically taking this like teal color, turquoise color in the middle. It's kind of like a turquoise peacock kind of color. And we're just placing it in the middle here. I'm kind of like derailing from her look a little bit, but okay. So for this part, I'm using on the outer V and on the inner corner of the lid. I'm throwing on top a combination of two colors, which is Electric Violet and Dinah from the Sephora Pro palette. Electric Violet is kind of like a cool toned violet color, and Dinah is a dark blue with some sparkles in it. And we just mix the two together to create like a deep purple with bluish tone. So in here we're using the same Posh Purple from the Buxom brand on our waterline. Okay, so next we're gonna take this Sephora lipstick. This is the number 12, and it's kind of like a purplish color, and we're gonna put it on our lower lash line. So basically what I'm gonna do is put the liquid lipstick and then on top put on the shadows, same Posh Purple, because we want the same for the lashes. But I don't think the eyeshadow is gonna stick to my lashes alone, so that's why I'm putting the liquid lipstick first. If you have purple or blue mascara, you can just throw that, but I don't, so that's why I'm using the liquid lipstick first and then throwing the eyeshadow on top, so the eyeshadow has something to adhere to and stays on my lashes. We're using on top of the liquid lipstick that same Posh Purple eyeshadow. Oh my gosh, the faces I'm making. Anyways, underneath we're gonna put Blazing and Amber underneath my eyes, and we're just gonna blend it to the heavens. I'm loving this color combo, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put on some lashes. I'm gonna use the lashes by Sephora Vivacious. I always use the same ones. My annoying husband came to watch TV in the middle of my tutorial, so now I have to do this muted. Anyway, you have to combine the shades Gold Glitch and Frazzled from the Retrograde palette to do your inner corner like a gleaming diamond, okay? Now put on some chunky glitter in the inner corner. I got mine from the dollar store. Honestly, it's like the most similar color that refrained from. In the picture, it looks like she has like some greenish yellowish glitter, so that's the most similar one I found. By the way, I'll link her Instagram on the description below. So to put on chunky glitter, you have to, well, this is what I do. I put on some dual lash glue on my inner corner because these chunky glitters are bigger than just glitter. So they actually have like a flat surface that you have to place them onto, kind of like putting on rhinestones. And you kind of have to like layer them together. So it is kind of tricky because you have to make it look so the lash glue is not taking over the glitter, that the lash glue doesn't make the glitter look opaque. This look is very, very editorial, so that's why I want to go big with that inner corner. That's why the color is so dramatic into the temple. Like, that look is just bold, girl, bold. Okay, so next I'll get started with my eyebrows. I'm doing Norvina palette and I'm using the shade Volatile. It's like a nice chocolate brown color eyeshadow. I like the pigment on it, so that's what I'm currently using. Okay, my skin is primed, so now we're gonna go on with Marc Jacobs Cover 2 Stick Bright Now. So the Bright Now stick is really for when you have really dull skin, so that helps with dullness and cancels out kind of like redness. I use it mostly because the foundation that I'm planning to use for this look is quite dark on me right now because it's my summer color. So I kind of put this underneath as a priming layer, but also kind of to like cancel out the foundation a little bit and make it lighter and more flattering, and not make it look like I went spray tanning without my body. All right, we're taking our Kat Von D foundation, doing kind of like 1.5 pumps, and just okay. So in here I am fulfilling my ritual. I am putting foundation all over my face, spreading it with a wet beauty blender and just blending it to perfection. Taking my sweet time, I went over some of my under eye makeup, but that's fine. We'll fix it later with a brush or something. Just blend everything out. So later on, we are actually gonna bring up that orange and red part from the lower lash line upwards to kind of like elevate it a little bit and make it more high fashion, not so Halloweenish. Okay, so normally I don't bake my skin because I find it dries me out and it makes me look cakey, but actually I do get quite oily in pictures even though I don't feel oily. So I do need to set that powder in there, especially on my T-zone. And also the setting powder helps me even get a lighter skin tone in that foundation. So I'm kind of like putting it all over my face sort of, but I'm mostly concentrating on my T-zone area. And we're just gonna let that sit there for a moment while we do our contouring and all that yum stuff. Put some setting powder on your eyebrows too to make them less greasy looking. Okay, so for this part we're using the Anastasia contour kit. I kind of combined all the colors together. That's kind of like what I always do. And I just brush them down up and down very like aggressively because I want a very angular contour, but then I'm lifting upwards with my brush to kind of lift your face. You always want to do that with your contouring, lift everything upwards. And we're kind of connecting that bronze up into the temple, incorporating it into our eyeshadow. As I said, this look is very dramatic, very editorial, so we're doing things a little bit different this time. So the precious time has come to dust off everything and also put on some highlight. I'm using the shade Dreamer from the Norvina palette because it gives me this bronze goddess fantasy. So now we're gonna make this hot couture and put some It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer under my eyes to bring up that orange a little bit higher and make it more subtle, more elegant, and also fix any little baggies and puffiness and dullness that we may have on our under eyes. Okay, so for the lips, I'm combining these two. This one is Bittersweet from Anastasia and this Glam Glow plumping lipstick, which is called Lusty. It's kind of like a champagne color. Lusty, the Plumperageous lip glosses from Glam Glow are kind of like metallic lip glosses, and they are extremely plumping, like they do sting. So I'm just combining the brown from Anastasia with the Lusty from Glam Glow to kind of create like a bronze color. I imagine they do have bronze and different like options for these metallic colors, but the color I have is kind of like a champagne, so I'm just combining it with brown to get that bronze fantasy. Okay, and just like that, I declare this look finished. I hope you guys enjoy it, love it, I'm obsessed with it. I love this color combo, like, and with like the teal on top. It looks amazing. I'm excited, and I feel like once I have my tan back, it will look even better. So I hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe to my channel and show some love in comments. Share with your friends, and I'll see you guys on the next one.